Hey, good morning, guys. This is David Dotson with Mesquite Kia, and today I'm going to be asking the question, should I get a Telluride or a Sorento? Let's dive in. Since it's a little bit smaller of a vehicle in the Sorento, you are going to have a 2.5 liter four-cylinder engine that's going to give you about 26 miles per gallon on average. On the other hand, on the Telluride, you're going to have a 3.8 liter V6 engine, which is going to get you a little less gas mileage, about 22 miles per gallon. Not as good, but great for the size of the vehicle. So right off the bat, the biggest difference is basically going to be the size. In a Telluride, you have one more seat than you do in a similarly equipped Sorento, and that goes whether or not you have captain's chairs or bench seating in the second row. Now, one thing to keep in mind, I'm not going to go into all the different trim options available on both vehicles. However, these are both the LX trim of their specific model. And overall, the Telluride is a little better equipped on the same trim level. Just a couple of quick examples there. The Telluride has alloy wheels on an LX, as well as Syntex faux leather seating, whereas the same trim level of a Sorento is going to have your regular wheels and the premium cloth seating. So already there's a little bit of a difference. And since you have a larger vehicle with more seats, that means you're also going to have a little bit more headroom in the Telluride than you are in the Sorento. Overall, it's just a slightly bigger, roomier vehicle. So for the driver and the front passenger of a Sorento and a Telluride, you're going to see a lot of similarities in the driving experience. There's plenty of headroom back here, plenty of leg space. It's very comfortable up front. Here are the premium cloth seats I was talking about, and I'm going to show you the synthetic leather seats in the similarly equipped Telluride in just a minute. But overall, the driving experience is going to be similar. And this is for the same trim level of the Telluride. Again, you do have the synthetic leather seats. Of course, you're going to feel the difference in the 3.8 liter V6 versus the 2.5 liter V4 while you're driving. But the actual experience for the driver themselves is not that different. Now you get into the second row of the Sorento, and overall still very comfortable, lots of headroom, plenty of legroom, but it's going to feel a little bit more compact, a little less premium. Your second row AC vents, which is still a nice feature, are going to be in the back of the center console. Now your second row of a similarly equipped Telluride by comparison, you're going to have your AC vents up here in the ceiling, as well as climate controls and automatic climate control back here, so your second row can feel really, really comfortable. You have USB-C charging ports, two of them, one on the back of each the driver and the passenger seat. And overall, it's just going to be a more premium experience for your second row passenger. Still plenty of headroom, still plenty of legroom, just a little bit more comfortable. Now, your biggest difference by far between the Sorento and the Telluride is what it's going to feel like riding in the third row. Now, I'm in the third row of the Sorento, and you can see I'm about 5'10". I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but my knees are right up against the back of this second row seat. And you can see I'm taking up about half, maybe even slightly more of this two-seater. So while the Sorento may be a perfectly great riding experience if you have children who are going to be riding back here in the third row, I wouldn't recommend it if you're regularly going to be toting around full-grown adults or even teenagers back here in the third row. Now, by contrast, the third row of the Telluride is definitely a little bit more roomy and more comfortable. And there's plenty of headroom back here, not to mention AC vents in the ceiling just for your third row passengers. So it's going to be more comfortable. And on top of that, the synthetic leather seats for a similarly equipped model. The Telluride is definitely going to be a little bit better if you're regularly driving around teenagers, adults, people like that who might need more space in the third row. Now, there's roughly about a $5,000 price difference between similarly equipped Tellurides and Sorentos, so it's definitely a concern. But I hope this video has illustrated some of the primary differences between the two, specifically spaciousness, and can help you make an informed buying decision. Guys, this is David Dotson of Mesquite Kia. Thank you. I hope this video has been informative. Please like it so other people can find it, and subscribe if you want more Kia tips as well as car buying info.